The 2019 National Football League Scouting Combine at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis is upon us, with a record 8 former Mississippi Bulldogs set to be evaluated by NFL coaches and scouts. Safety Johnathan Abram, offensive lineman Shaq Calhoun, quarterback Nick Fitzgerald, defensive end Gerri Green, offensive lineman Elgton Jenkins, safety Mark McLaurin, cornerback Jamal Peters and defensive end Montz Sweat will all represent the Mississippi State football program at the NFL Combine. The 2019 NFL Combine technically begins Tuesday, February 26, when the first 3 groups of players arrive in Indianapolis for registration and orientation. However, fans will not see NFL Combine action on TV until on-field workouts begin Friday, March 1. The on-field workouts conclude on Monday, Match 4, with defensive backs taking the field. All NFL Combine coverage will be televised by NFL Network. Johnathan Abram, 6'0", 215 Columbia, Miss Abram was one of the top defensive backs in college football in 2018. The 6', 215-pound earned 5 All-America honors, which included the Athletic, Second Team, Sports Illustrated, Second Team, the Associated Press, Third Team, CBS Sports, Second Team, American Football Coaches Association, Second Team, and Phil Steele, Third Team. He recorded a team-high 99 tackles on the season, which also ranked 8th in the SEC in tackles. He also finished the year with 9 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, 5 pass breakups, 1 fumble forced and 1 fumble recovered. He was also tops in the SEC and 3rd in the nation in total pressures among safeties, 16, according to Pro Football Focus. Draft projection, round 1 to 2 Deion, Shaq Calhoun, AUG, 6'3", 320 Pleasant Grove, Iowa. Calhoun started all 13 games at right guard in 2018. He earned second-team All-SEC honors from the league's coaches. He was part of an offensive line that helped the offense rank 2nd in the SEC in both rushing yards per game, 223.6, and yards per rush, 5.7. He also helped the offense to rush for 300 or more yards in 4 SEC games, which led the conference. He only allowed 2 sacks over 356 pass-blocking snaps, according to Pro Football Focus. Draft projection, round 7 FA Nick Fitzgerald, QB, 6'5", 230 Richmond Hill, GA. Fitzgerald is arguably the most decorated in MSU history, owning 13 school records, 4 career, 4 single-season and 5 single-game. He is a big, dual-threat playmaker who was a starter for 3 straight seasons at MSU. In his career, he amassed for 9.814 yards of total offense. He threw for 6.207 yards and 55 touchdowns. His 3,607 career rushing yards is also an SEC record for career rushing yards by a quarterback. Draft projection, round 7 FA Gerri Green, 6'4", 255 Greenville, Miss. Green is an athletic edge rusher who served as a team captain during the 2018 campaign. He played in 52 games, started 27, and totaled 161 tackles, 20.5 tackles for loss and 8.5 sacks during his career. Draft projection, round 7 FA Elgton Jenkins, C, 6'4", 310 Clarksdale, Miss. Jenkins played in 49 games, started 34, and was a steady blocker for the Bulldogs. He played 26 games at center, 5 at left tackle, 2 at left guard and 1 at right tackle. The 6'4", 310-pound offensive lineman also allowed just 1 sack in 762 pass-blocking snaps at center during his junior and senior seasons, according to PFF. He earned the Kent Hill Trophy winner this season, which is awarded annually to the top offensive lineman in the state of Mississippi. He also earned first-team All-America honors from the Athletic and fourth-team honors from Phil Steele. Draft projection, round 1 to 3 Mark McLaurin, 6'2", 215 Collins, Miss. McLaurin played in 13 games in his senior season. He started 12 of them. He recorded 74 tackles, 4.5 for loss, and 4 pass breakups. He also forced a fumble and recovered one. In 31 career games, McLaurin finished with 224 tackles, 10 tackles for loss and 2.5 sacks. He also finished as MSU's active career leader in interceptions with 8. Draft projection, round 4 to 6, Jamal Peters, CB, 6'2", 220 Bassfield, Miss. Peters is an athletic playmaker who played in 46 games with 16 starts. He tallied 99 tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss, 1 sack and 10 pass breakups in his career. The 6'2", 220-pound cornerback also had 33 tackles with 4 passes broken up in 2018. In his career, he forced 5 turnovers, 3 interceptions and 2 forced fumbles. Draft projection, round 4 to 6, Montz Sweat, 6'6", 245, Stone Mountain, Ga. Sweat earned a reputation as one of the most feared edge rushers in the nation. Standing at 6'6", 245 pounds, Sweat earned first-team All-SEC honors by both the AP and coaches in each of his 2 seasons with the Bulldogs. He was named the first-team All-American after his senior campaign. He also earned 5-time SEC Defensive Lineman of the Week during his career. Sweat completed 22 sacks in 26 career games at MSU. He also finished with 101 tackles and 29.5 tackles for loss. Sweat also shined in the Senior Bowl as he was excellent in the pass rushing one-on-ones. Draft projection, round 1 Friday, March 1st, beginning at 8 a.m. CT, running backs, offensive linemen, place kickers and special teams participants will take the field for drills. Saturday, March 2nd, beginning at 9 a.m. CT, quarterbacks, wide receivers and tight ends take the field for the second day of on-field workouts. ABC will provide 2 hours of live NFL Combine coverage for quarterback and wide receiver drills on Saturday, starting at noon CT. It will mark the first time a broadcast network has televised any portion of the NFL Combine. Sunday, March 3rd, beginning at 8 a.m. CT, defensive linemen and linebackers will take the field for day 3 of on-field workouts. Monday, March 4th, beginning at 8 a.m. CT, defensive backs will showcase their skills for NFL scouts.